Hey guys, it's Tyler. I just wanted to make this video because this is just a quick video. It's not gonna be a long video. It's just a quick video. I never told anyone this, but I do have some videos that never got that were trying to get uploaded but never were able to. So I have some scrapped ideas and lost videos that I had ideas for. So here's some ideas that I had. Okay, first idea. The first idea I had was Mickey Mouse parody Goodbye Goofy's Powers. Goodbye Goofy's Powers is a video that I had in my brain that was basically going to be about Goofy losing his Goofy powers for good. Because basically, Kingpin or Anxiety, I don't know who, this was like a video that like came after this was before the 100th video, like before that. So basically, Kingpin or Anxiety would have stolen Goofy's powers, and he would have lost them for good. And then the video would just end with them defeating Kingpin or Anxiety, whoever stole it, and Goofy accepting that his powers are gone. And I was like, no, fuck no, I'm not doing that shit. I decided not to do it because if I did that, the whole character trait with Goofy and his ability to turn to the Goofy copter, that would just be gone. Like, who wants to make a video where Goofy loses his Goofy copter powers for good? I know I haven't shown it in a lot of videos, but those powers are special. Like, very special. I know a lot of people think that these powers are just not that special, but they are. Like, I've never made a YouTube channel before, so this is my first ever time. And having a whole trait where Goofy loses his powers for good is just crazy. And I decided not to make the video because then the whole character trait of Goofy having the Goofy copter power would be gone. So, yeah. Okay, second idea. Zombie Mickey. Zombie Mickey was going to be a Halloween video. Basically, the video was going to be about Mickey, Donald, and Goofy going trick-or-treating. And while going trick-or-treating, Mickey eats a piece of candy that was mixed with some toxic waste, and then he dies and turns into a zombie. And then the whole video is everybody else getting turned to zombies, and then Officer Hairbrush, Jerry Terry, and Officer Vodka would be the last one standing. So they had to figure out ways on how to defeat all the zombies and turn them back to normal. But then I scrapped it because that felt too much similar to SML movie Zombie Apocalypse. Like, that's a good idea. Like, maybe next Halloween I could, like, revamp that video, like, make the plot different or something. And it wasn't just that. It's just, how am I gonna make Mickey a zombie? I don't have a zombie Mickey figure. I don't have any Play-Doh to make him look like a zombie, so how am I gonna do that, huh? How am I gonna do that? But yeah. Anyway, instead I made the video Mickey Mouse parody Scream. I think that's what it's called. The whole video was a parody on the movie Scream. Anyway, okay, third scrapped idea. The third scrapped idea was called Donald's Mom. Donald's Mom was basically going to be about Donald's mom coming to visit him, and basically, after going to a bar and getting a few drinks, Donald's mom murders Donald, and then kills Goofy as well. And then Mickey ends up having to kill her with a gun, and shoots her very badly, and then, yeah. And then the video just ends with Officer Hairbrush bringing Goofy and Donald back to life, but his mom be dead. Nah, I'm just kidding. They bring her back to life, but they take her to a mental institution. I decided to not do that video idea because it seemed too dark for a video. So I didn't make that video. Instead, but then I was like, I need a Mother's Day idea. So I made Mickey's Mother, which is way more kid-friendly. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, fourth idea. The fourth idea is called SML. Not SML. Voice crack. Mickey Mouse parody. Mickey's Charlie and Friends tickets. It's basically where he, Goofy, and Donald go on a trip to see Charlie. And basically, while going to see Charlie, Mickey runs into an old friend of his, and the old friend threatens to kill Mickey if he didn't beat him in a fight. Mickey wins the fight, but his tickets get stolen and he never gets to meet Charlie. So, yeah. This video never ended up getting made because this video was gonna have Go Play Outside be in it, because like this was gonna be around the time where me and him were still friends, and basically the old friend that Mickey runs into was gonna be played by him. But then I didn't make the video because, you know, the falling out. So I never made that video. Instead, I decided to make another episode of One Soldier. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, fifth idea. Okay, fifth idea. The fifth idea was gonna be Mickey Mouse parody. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Mickey Goes to Prison. Mickey Goes to Prison was gonna be basically a video where basically Mickey robs the Krusty Krab in his sleep and gets arrested by Officer Hairbrush. And then he has to spend a couple years in jail. And then basically Goofy and Donald bail him out of jail. But Goofy accidentally shoots one of the cops very brutally, and then they escape. The video ended up having to be cut because I thought, again, showing blood, gruesome blood, would be too dark for children. So I never made that video. Okay. 2 more ideas before I go. Okay. 6th idea was gonna be Mickey Mouse parody, a documentary. The video was basically gonna be about Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, and all the other characters going through their lives, but in like a documentary sense. I never made it because this was gonna be like my 100th video idea, because I thought, hey, making a documentary parody would be cool, right? But then I decided to make the ultimate plan. So yeah, never made that video. But I actually might make that video. Like the documentary video, that video would be made. So yeah. Anyways, okay, here's the last one. The last video idea that I have for you today was going to be called Mickey Mouse parody, The Bloodbath. The Bloodbath was basically going to be about Mickey getting murdered by Kingpin, and Kingpin filling up the filling up the bath with blood. And then Donald and Goofy realize this and freak out. They tell Officer Hairbrush, Kingpin gets arrested, they bring Mickey back, it's a whole thing. I had to scrap the video because I thought having a video with literal blood would sound too dark, and even the title sounds dark. So I never made the video. Okay. I have one more idea for you guys. This idea will also probably still be made. My last idea was Mickey Mouse parody, Mickey Mouse and Friends the movie. Mickey Mouse and Friends the movie was going to be a 1-hour video movie. 1-hour video movie where basically all the villains, all of Mickey's enemies team up and make like a evil squad or whatever. There was going to be songs, there was going to be a whole plot where Officer Hairbrush dies. It's the whole thing. The video was never made because my iPad, it can record some videos, but it can't record like a 40-minute video or a 1-hour video. It just can't do that. I don't know why. It just can't. So we never made it. But I might still make it at some point. I just gotta get more space on here. So instead, in the video... What was it called? Oh yeah, so instead, in the video, the robber comes back. It was basically gonna be about... Wait, the robber comes back isn't the scrapped idea. Okay, so basically, in the robber comes back, the robber escapes from jail, and then kidnaps some of the characters. He also kills Officer Hairbrush. But then Officer Hairbrush gets brought back in a later video. Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. And that's all the ideas I had. So, yeah. I guess I can tell y'all some new ideas that I have. I am going to make My Lost Friend. That's going to be a new series. That's going to be the title. It's going to basically take place after the Father's Day special because Donald got kidnapped in that video. Basically, it takes place after the new villain in town, aka my dumbest video ever. And basically, in that video, in that series is going to be good. And I don't know if you know, but I've made over a lot of series on my channel. Like, my channel has a lot of series. I've made a lot of series. Logan made a lot of series. Why not I make a lot of series? Sorry about that. Anyway, that was an ad. Anyway, but yeah, I've made a lot of series on my channel. I've made a lot of series. But yeah, I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make more Wacky Comments with Mort. I've made 4 episodes so far. But yeah, I'm gonna make more episodes. Don't worry. I will make more episodes. Stay tuned. And I just have a lot of ideas. Yeah. I'm also gonna make me and my brother are gonna make a video, a racing video, and it's basically gonna take place after My Lost Friend, so it takes place right after Donald got saved after being kidnapped and stuff. So it'll take place after that. And that's pretty much it. I wanted to make this video longer, but I never make long videos because my tablet, Anyways, that's all. I'll see you later. And yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. But yeah. Also, give me some thoughts. If you guys want to see any new videos, let me know. because I got a lot of new ideas. Also, sooner or later, we're going to make that 200th special. So, stay tuned. Anyways,